Okay, so Kahoot's gonna look a little different today. So what you're gonna need is your notebook. You're gonna need a pencil or crayons. You can use whatever you want. I would maybe get your pencil in case you want to work out some problems. So really today we're just gonna be keeping points and see how you do. I'll show you with my whiteboard how I would keep track of my points and how I want you to keep track of your points. So while I get everything set up, go ahead and grab your notebook, crayons, and a pencil, and I will see you soon. So pause the video while you get those things out. All right, so here's how we're gonna play today. It's gonna look a little different than how we usually play in class. So what Miss Paris has gone ahead and done, let me go ahead and put it on my phone. So what I've done is I have logged into a Kahoot game. And the reason why you're not logging into a Kahoot game is so that everybody can play at different times. So what it's going to look like is you'll start hearing the music in the background. Miss Paris has the Kahoot board. I kind of made one on my whiteboard. So you have the triangle, you have the diamond, you have the circle, and you have the square. So this is how, just when you play on the iPads in class, this is how your board is set up. So instead of you clicking on the answer in your notebook, you're going to write down, okay? You're going to write down either the answer or the shape. Actually, I take that back. You're going to write down the shape because when I circle the correct answer, I'm just going to circle the shape, okay? So here's how you can keep track of your points while we play. You can either give yourself a check. You can take tally points at the top to see how many questions you got right. We're going to start off with some fluency, just like we usually do, and it's going to be addition and subtraction to 20. So you're going to see me kind of pausing my video as we go. I'll let you know when to pause your video. And how I would do it if I were you is I'm going to have you just pause the video whenever I tell you to. Once you have your answer, you can go ahead and unpause the video. Okay, so whatever works for you so you can take some time to solve. Okay, so go ahead and grab your things. Go ahead, open up to the next notebook page, and we're going to go ahead and start playing. So if you start to hear the music in the background, I'm going to get my phone ready because my phone, remember, is going to be the one that allows it to kind of move forward. So on my other computer, I'm going to go ahead and press start, and I will be writing the question up here, okay? So the first question is 11 plus 5. So what is 11 plus 5? Your options are 15, 16, 11, or 5. So which one do you think it is? 15, 16, 11, or 5? So I'm going to go ahead and pause my screen, and then when it's unpaused, you're going to see the correct answer circled. So the correct answer is 16. So if you got 16, go ahead, give yourself a point at the top or a check mark. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reset my board, and then I'm going to show you the next answer. All right, so on my board, I have 7 minus 3. Is it 4, 7, 0, or 3? What do you think it is? Is it 4, 7, 0, or 3? Go ahead and make your choice. All right, so the answer for 7 minus 3 is 4, okay? So if you got 4, or if you wrote down the triangle, go ahead and give yourself another point. I'm going to go ahead and reset my board and pause my video so I can get the next question up for you. All right, so our next question is 8 plus 9. Do you think 8 plus 9 is 12, 1, 17, or 15? Go ahead and pause your screen and try to figure that one out. All right, so the correct answer for 8 plus 9 is 17. So if you got 17, go ahead and either give yourself a check, a tally at the top. Okay, so we have done, I believe, 3 questions. Okay, so you could possibly have 3 points. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch to money. So I'm going to go ahead and reset up my board. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reset up my board. And if you need to go flip to another page, go ahead and do that now. All right, so for our next game of Kahoot, we're going to talk about money. So before we go ahead and start talking about money, I just wanted to review our dimes and our pennies. So I'm going to leave this up here for you for the first couple of questions, and then I'm going to take them away to see how well you can do it on your own. So since we don't have our real money in the classroom, I wrote down a circle and another circle. So in one of them you see a D. So do you think that that means dime or penny? Okay, so when you see a coin with a D inside, it's going to stand for a dime. And remember, a dime is worth 10 cents. When you see a circle with a P in it, you know that's a penny, penny. And that is going to be 1 cent. Okay, so I will keep this up here. I'm going to put it in just a little box over here so you know that's not part of the problem, okay? I'm going to make them a little bigger than I normally would, just so you can see it through the screen. And when I'm ready, I'll kind of hold this up for you a little closer so you can see. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to set up my board with my first problem. So if you need to go ahead and flip to a new page in your notebook, go ahead and do that now while I pause my screen. All right, so our first problem for our Kahoot for this one is I have 2 or 3 dimes, 1, 2, 3, and 2 pennies. So something that might help you a little bit here is if you label your music, I just said that because the music started playing. If you label your coins. So I'm going to help you with this first one. So if I have 3 dimes, I'm going to label it 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. So I just kind of gave you a free one. So that would be the, where'd it go? Right here. So 32. Okay, 32. Okay, so I'm not going to help you with the next one. Okay, that was kind of a freebie. So you can go ahead and give yourself a point at the top of your screen. So go ahead, and if you would like to reset up your notebook, go ahead and do that now. All right, so for our next one, I have 3 dimes. I have 3 dimes. So is that worth 30 cents, 3 cents, 31 cents, or 12 cents? If you want to pause the video with this up, go ahead. All right, so our answer is going to be 30 cents because I have 3 dimes and they're each worth 10 cents. So 10, 20, 30. I'm going to pause my screen and get our board set up for the next question. All right, so for the next one, if you notice, Miss Priest took away the key that told you what they're worth. So I have 1 dime and 2 pennies. Is that going to be worth 21 cents, 12 cents, 30 cents, or 3 cents? If you want to pause the screen to go ahead and try to figure that out before I give you the answer, go ahead and do that now. So the answer, so a dime, remember, is worth 10 cents. So I have 10, and how much are my pennies worth? 1 cent. So I have 10, 11, 12. So your answer is 12 cents. All right, first grade, I'm so proud of you. I know Kahoot looked a little different this Friday, and that's okay. I'm so proud of you. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I'm going to go ahead and post a money activity on Seesaw for you guys to go ahead and practice with. I'll be giving voice instructions for you to listen with. I'm so proud of you. I miss you, and I hope you have a great Friday.